This video is going to talk about speed and velocity. Students will be able to recite the equations for and differences between speed and velocity. So please take notes during this video and remember to take the Edmodo quiz so you're prepared for next class. Let's get started. First, we need to talk about distance and displacement. Remember that distance and displacement aren't the same thing. One's a scalar, one's a vector. Distance is the scalar, so it does not have direction, only magnitude. Time is another example of a scalar. It can't be negative. Distance can't be negative. Displacement's a vector, so it has magnitude and direction. In other words, something can move in a certain distance in a direction, away from where they started. Some symbols for this stuff. We're going to talk about initial positions and final positions, and initial velocities and final velocities. And we're going to use little subletters, like the little letter F here, next to the D for distance. So that would mean final position or final distance. DI would be initial position or initial distance. And the units for any length or distance or position, the standard unit we're going to use is meters, or M. In general, distance is the total length traveled, and displacement is the overall change in position from starting to ending. So, they're not necessarily the same thing. Mathematically speaking, displacement is actually the change from final to initial position. This little triangle here in front of the D is a Greek letter delta, meaning change, or you subtract the values. Speed is simply how fast something is moving. Since it's a scalar, it does not involve direction. The equation we're going to use for speed is distance divided by time. And the units for speed are meters per second, or M divided by S. Velocity is a vector, so it's like speed, but it has direction also. So we're going to use displacement over time, since displacement is the vector version of distance. So its equation is not distance divided by time, it's displacement divided by time, or the change in distance divided by time. Same thing. The units are still meters per second. It's still measuring how fast something is, but this would also have direction. So to recap the main points from this video, the difference between speed and velocity is that speed is a scalar, velocity is a vector. The units are the same for speed and velocity. They both have meters per second. And the equations are only slightly different. Speed involves distance, displacement, or speed involves distance, and velocity involves displacement. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go online to Edmodo to complete the quiz to receive credit, and bring your notes with you next class to help on the in-class quiz. Thanks for watching.